last hour, we kicked off the qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior with a splash. Over 100 athletes from around the country hit the course in hopes of posting a time fast enough to stake a claim in our top 30. And so far, only 8 have made it through the most difficult qualifying course in Ninja Warrior history, including top contender Evan Dollard. Evan's back to avenge his disappointing performance at Mount Midoriyama last year.
And fan favorite Brent Stephenson, who last season made it all the way to stage 3 in Japan.
With 100 more athletes coming up this hour to take on the course, who will earn one of 30 spots in the semifinals? Who will represent America in its quest to conquer the mother of all obstacle courses, Mount Midoriyama in Japan? And who will walk away with the ultimate reward? A life-changing endorsement deal worth $500,000. The action continues on American Ninja Warrior, right here, right now. I'm Matt Iseman alongside Jimmy Smith. And Jimmy, this is the only competition in the world where someone with the skills and soul of a ninja has a chance to win a K-Swiss endorsement deal worth $500,000 and be featured in a national ad campaign.
Oh, that would be a life changer for these competitors who put so much into their training. To be recognized as one of the top athletes in the world, that's the ultimate dream.
Well, the qualifying round continues as we whittle a field of 300 down to our top 30 who will advance to the semifinal round. But right now, let's take a look at our leaderboard.
We've got 8 names on the board so far, led by Brent Stephenson with an impressive time of 55.6 seconds. The question is, will we have 30 people complete it?
But a lot of marquee names have yet to run, including Brian Orozco, a 5-time veteran of Japan, and David Campbell, who's been there twice. Patrick Cusick made it to Japan last year. He's sure to give our competitors a run for the money. And Trevor Vaughn, who stumbled on the salmon ladder in season 2, gets his chance at redemption.
Well, right now, Alison is with one of our most dedicated and admired competitors. He's been to Japan twice and stands a good shot at a 3rd run at Mount Midoriyama.
Thanks, guys. David Campbell, absolutely no stranger to this sport, one of our most experienced guys out here. What is your strategy now going into this course?
I'm hoping I'll be able to go faster, being a little bit less cautious, and just go for it.
Good luck, man.
Thanks a lot.
Back to you guys.
We'll see more of David Campbell later today, but first up on the course is Jonathan Burke, a.k.a. Bon Yerk.
Well, I'm not sure if that's Yerk or Jerk, but either way, he's sporting quite an interesting ensemble there, Matt.
Kind of looks like Bjorn Borg, but seems to be stuck on the second quad step. Can he regain his footing? Oh! He is down with a belly flop into the water, Jimmy.
So slick.
Well, not surprisingly, the Joker had trouble only on the second step, Matt. He ends up getting wet.
Well, looks like the paramedics' run has flatlined. Up next, a web developer out of Des Moines, Iowa, 42-year-old Jay Weems.
Well, he built his own course to practice. The question is it as tough as our course? We're about to find out.
Well, last year he went out on the quad steps. I'm sure he's looking to improve upon that performance. Taking his time, he's through the quad steps. The web developer being cautious in his approach.
Now onto the log grid, taking his time. And the drop does not get him. He's all the way through onto the bridge of blades.
Through, no problem.
Looks like Grasshopper has been meditating on success.
Onto the jump and comes up just a little bit short. Jimmy, that's what we're starting to see. That trampoline apparently a little trickier than it looks.
And you don't have time to test it. You got to just go.
Next up is 33-year-old Leandro Arturo, a musician, BMX biker, and rock climber. Now, no question a rock climber has the upper body strength to get through the course. The question is, does he have the agility? Looking a little awkward through the quad steps, but he is through.
We're testing that balance and agility and footwork. Does he have it?
Onto the log rip. Should be pretty easy for a rock climber. Again, the strength being no problem as he faces the bridge of blades.
He's hesitating a little bit here. May have seen us last year, how hard it was, and he's right over it.
Our rock climber missed the jump hang. He stumbled on the trampoline and just could not hang on to the cargo net.
Not the first person we've seen do that. That's a tough jump.
I think people are really underestimating that obstacle. We're going to see how it plays out as this comp goes on. Up next, another familiar face or familiar mask. It's Kevin Zeek, a.k.a. the Frog Dude.
Well, Frog Dude always has a habit of getting wet. That's why we love watching him run.
And Zeek two-footing through the quad steps, Jimmy. Oh! And he lives up to his billing. Frog Dude is wet. And it turns out, ladies, not much of a prince.
It's over. My helmet's in there somewhere.
Up next is Dustin Rocco. He competed last year and he's back this year with his wife, who's also taking her shot.
Hi G4, my name is Dustin Rocco and this is my wife Hope.
We're from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Last year I got it all the way to the warped wall and I couldn't grab the top. But this year I'm ready to do the whole course. Can't wait to hit that button. My wife and I train with P90X and we built a rock wall in our house.
As you can see, this is going to be American Ninja Warrior 2030, 2031.
My wife competed Miss Fitness USA 4 years ago before our 2 kids, and so I want to do something that can compete against her. My wife's chances are good. She's like a puma. I believe the cargo net with that trampoline is going to be where you get the time or the not the time, just because you can go over or under. I think that's the biggest one that's going to make or break it. I'm excited. I want to make it and get out in that semifinals with that salmon ladder.
He didn't complete the course last time, so let's see what strategy he intends to use in tackling that jumping, if he makes it that far. Wow, real good through the quad steps, Jimmy. Impressive strength there.
Well, hopefully he'll have better luck than his predecessors. And one thing about the cold, it does affect your grip. Let's see if it gets him on the log grip. It doesn't. He's through it.
Dustin looking very strong on these first 2 obstacles out of nowhere. Maybe he learned something from his wife.
All the way onto the top rope.
He is flying through with reckless abandon into the jumping bars, taking a little time to collect himself. He is up and onto the bars, looking good. Dustin Rocco really improving over last year's performance, Jimmy, but the warp wall is still ahead.
And that's another thing, mentally, how big does it loom? Last year he couldn't get over it. What's going to be different this time around, Matt? Man, Dustin looks worn out as he's approaching the warped wall. This is where he failed to qualify last season. Looks like he's trying to maintain focus.
The clock is ticking, though. Dustin really taking his time, and here he goes up. And he is up on his first effort, Jimmy.
Wow, that's an impressive finish, Matt. This could be a top 30 time.
I know his wife has to be proud as Dustin successfully gets through the difficult jump hang, as well as the rest of the qualifying course. And he's with Alison right now.
Congratulations, but the road's not over for you yet. You made it to the top. Your wife's about to run.
Oh, it's on. She's ready.
She's ready. I know. You excited?
Yeah, I'm going to go cheer on.
Go cheer her on. I'm not going to keep you from that.
So as Dustin Rocco flips his way into the qualifying round, let's see if Hope Rocco can follow her husband's lead.
Well, with her gymnastics background, she might have a good shot of being the first woman to complete this course, Matt.
And I'm sure she wants to show her husband up. Here she goes, getting ready to tackle the quad steps. And looks like she's stuck on the second one. Jimmy, the quad steps proving so difficult this year.
And the thing is, when you don't have momentum, when you have to pause, it costs you so much time. It's very hard to get from one step to the next, man.
Well, she is clinging fiercely onto that third step, makes the leap to the fourth. Jimmy, it looks like she might get through this.
Well, she's got to make the incline. It's very steep here, and she made it. No problem.
No woman has ever completed the qualifying course, but Hope is through the first obstacle. That's something, Jimmy.
And you can see her husband cheering her on, giving her some crucial advice. The log grip started going a little bit. She kind of jumped to catch up, and that cost her.
She's down. It looked like she wasn't ready to go, but the course waits for no man or woman. And for Hope Rocco, it's over.
But excellent effort.
So Dustin Rocco is in 4th place with a time of 1 minute 2.90 seconds, just ahead of Louis Mosso. So far, 9 athletes have completed this course. Coming up, we have a long way to go to find the 30 competitors who will make it to the semifinals. But as the seemingly impossible jump hang separates the contenders from the pretenders, will we even find 30 competitors to finish the course? Find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to the qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior. Right now, we are looking for the 30 fastest times to move on to our semifinal round.
And ultimately, just the 10 best will make it to Japan.
So far, the jump hang has been causing problems for a few of our athletes. You know, Jimmy, I'm a little worried about whether or not we'll have enough athletes to round out our top 30.
Well, the first step in determining which 10 will take the trip to Japan is well underway. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Currently, we have 9 finishers. Dustin Rocco holding at number 4. Newcomer Aldwayne Simpson in last place with a time of 1 minute 36.94 seconds, a time that last season would not have made the cut. But let's see if it holds up this time, Jimmy. Now at the starting line, we have Carlos Reed, a.k.a. Bubba Ninja.
What's with that camouflage, and what exactly is he trying to blend in with on our course, man?
What is he doing with that octopus?
Now, maybe he's paying homage to Mr. Octopus Minoru Kuromochi, who runs a restaurant in Japan, and he's known for bringing a live octopus with him when he runs the course.
Well, not exactly a confident choice, Jimmy. He's putting on floaties. I'm not sure he thinks he's going to make it through the course.
I don't know if he's got the mental determination for success.
Well, you can't see his face. Maybe he's hiding because he is wet. Well, it was a good thing he had the floaties because now Bubba Ninja is a floater. Up now, we have stylist Aquila Zoll out of Long Beach, California, Jimmy.
Well, I'm from Long Beach, some tough people out there. Hopefully she'll follow suit.
Fashion design may be her strong suit because it looks like she's hung up. Aquila says go big or go home, but right now it looks like she'd rather not go home on the quad steps, Jimmy.
Oh, she's hanging on for dear life and looks like she's made it through.
Well, sometimes the tenaciousness pays off being cautious, although she can't get up the ramp.
We've seen other people get onto the ramp and slide back. She does not want to make that mistake.
The fans are excited to see a female competitor and would love to see the first woman ever get through the qualifying course on American Ninja Warrior.
And she barely gets through the first obstacle, but this crowd loving it.
Well, at this point, I don't think her time's going to be competitive, but we love her determination.
Well, she jumped onto the log grip, but not hitting it with any momentum.
Here we go.
And now she's holding on for dear life.
Well, she's a cuddler, apparently, judging by how she's holding on to the log. The crowd really getting behind her as she faces the bridge of blades. Now here, you cannot be tentative.
And she flies all the way through it. Now the jump hang has taken out some incredible athletes. Will she make it?
Again, a smaller competitor, a little lighter. Can she get the bounce she needs off that trampoline, Jimmy?
And the answer is no.
But what a belly flop!
Well, if you're gonna go out big, man.
I gotta say, the stylist went out with style. Up next is one of our strongest competitors, Patrick Cusick. Last year, he made it to Japan, only to have his dreams shattered.
I'm Patrick Cusick, I'm 22 years old, and I'm a gymnastics coach. Last year is my first year competing in Ninja Warrior. I made it all the way to Japan. I hope to get a chance to get back there and redeem myself. After last season, I started doing a whole lot of parkour stuff, and then I ended up actually injuring my left ankle. Being all sideways on the quad steps is definitely going to affect it. Pretty confident that I can do, everything I came out here to do. I have expectations now, and I don't want to disappoint myself.
Last year, he was living out his dream, making it all the way to Japan, only to go out early in stage one. Jimmy, you know he desperately wants another shot at Mount Midoriyama, but the ankle has to be cause for concern.
Oh, he may have a problem jumping off the trampoline and onto the jump hang.
Real talented competitor through the quad steps easily. Strong gymnastics background, making it look easy so far, Jimmy.
Well, that's experience. He's been there before very fast.
Cusick has been training extra hard. Last year, had problems on the ropes, had problems with upper body strength, working hard on it. Let's see if that pays off on the jump hang.
Well, he's been on the bubble before. He doesn't want to be there again. I think this time is on his mind. He's over the jump hang with considerable ease, getting up. It looks like his ankle's caught, Matt.
Oh, Jimmy, you're right. He's caught up, and this is costing him valuable time. He just looks tangled in that cargo net. The jump hang has proven to be the kiss of death on this course, and now it's tied up one of the favorites, Patrick Cusick.
This is unbelievable. We've yet to see a competitor literally get tangled up. The clock is ticking, Matt, like so many athletes before him. Patrick Cusick has fallen victim to the jump hang.
He literally is stuck in the cargo net, Jimmy.
He's got 55 seconds, losing valuable time. Unbelievable. He was blazing through the course, Matt.
So frustrating. He's finally through, though, and looks absolutely spent, Jimmy.
Going hand to hand, making good time, but man, he lost a lot of time on the jump hang.
And last year we saw him have trouble with the warp wall. Can he do it with one shoe?
Oh man, it's hard to get traction without your shoe.
He's lost his mental focus. He's lost his energy, and Cusick looks utterly crushed standing at the foot of the warp wall.
Man, he's worked so hard this year, but he was not particularly close. Oh, closer this time. But man, will he have a competitive time even if he makes it?
Well, the crowd is going nuts, but Cusick, you can see the grim resolve in his face. He knows the likelihood of advancing to the semifinals is gone. At this point, it's just for pride, Jimmy.
We'll see how much pride he has left. His final shot.
Cusick, a lifelong fan of Ninja Warrior. Not as good as last year, but I gotta say, showed real heart in getting to the top of the warp wall.
Incredible resolve, incredible determination, but I don't think it's going to lead to a qualifying time.
Well, at just over 2 minutes, Patrick Cusick is in last place on the leaderboard, but with the course this tough, just finishing might be enough to get you into the top 30.
Patrick, oh my gosh, I have no idea if your time is going to qualify you, but that is probably the gutsiest performance I have seen in American Ninja Warrior. What happened in that cargo net?
Rolling down, my foot got stuck. I tried to turn over, twisted it more. I just thought, lose the shoe.
How are you feeling about the time?
I've finished the course. I'm okay with that for right now.
Are you? Well, congratulations, and thanks for being the only person to ever finish the course with only one shoe on.
Anytime.
Back to you guys.
In the starting blocks right now, a 27-year-old out of St. Petersburg, Florida, Gregory Chance.
They said if he wins the K-Swiss money, he's going to travel around the world. Well, journey starts here.
Well, let's see Gregory take his chance on our course. Gregory having a little trouble through the quad steps here, cheering him on, his wife, Brittany. He's onto the Lar grip. Jimmy, he didn't mention if traveling the world actually included his wife.
Oh, come on, it has to include, but, you know, you never know. Could be a solo journey.
He's through the first two obstacles onto the dreaded Bridge of Blades.
And he skips right over it. Now, the jump hang has been a killer. Will he make it?
Oh! We saw it again. It looked like his knees buckled on the trampoline, didn't get a lot of lift, came up short.
Don't get enough lift. It is so hard to get through the jump hang. It's not an easy obstacle.
Our next competitor is a car detailer from Gainesville, Florida, Drew Dreschel.
My name is Drew Dreschel. I'm 22 years old, and I'm a professional freerunner, and I detail cars. This is my first year competing. I've been training for Ninja Warrior for a while. If I make it through today's course, if I make it through boot camp, and I go to Japan and I complete it, if it did come down to me winning this endorsement deal of $500,000, I would keep teaching at my gym, but I would not be detailing cars in that hot sun all day. I'm sorry, guys.
Drew is passionate about becoming a Ninja Warrior, but can he get through the jump hang that's plagued so many of our competitors? Rough start, Matt.
He is really struggling there on the quad step. You saw the unbelievable amount of physical talent this guy had in his training video, and now he's whoa! Almost tripped up on the Bridge of Blades there, Jimmy.
I think he's trying to make up time here. It's making him a little bit reckless, Matt.
Well, Drew is up on the jump hang, and wow, he is getting over no problem there.
Well, he's energized the course, really turning this competition around. He's not about to let that jump hang snag his chances of making it to Japan, Matt.
Well, a chance to make up time with good technique here on the jumping bars, but you don't want to make a simple mistake.
And you see people trying to skip that last bar. Will he do it? No, he goes all the way. I think it's a good idea.
But pretty quickly through it, just the warp wall left. Again, a lot of parkour experience should serve him well going up the warp wall.
And he makes it in one. Amazing.
Wow, a time of 53.30 seconds. And Jimmy, at this point, he may be able to give up his day job after all. Well, let's take a look at that leaderboard now. With an impressive run, newcomer Drew Dreschel grabs first place, pushing veteran Brent Stephenson out of the lead. We're still looking to fill up our 30 spots. Coming up, National Guardsman Ryan Stratus returns. It's his third shot at Japan. Will this finally be his year? And David Campbell, this two-time veteran, has his sights set on a return to Mount Midoriyama. But can he make it past the jump hang and into the top 30? Find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to the qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior. Hundreds of athletes from all walks of life have gathered here in hopes of earning a spot in our top 30 and advancing to the next round. Their goal? A trip to Japan for a chance to take on the ultimate obstacle course for the ultimate prize. A K-Swiss endorsement deal worth $500,000. So far, we've seen Dustin, Rocco, and Drew Dreschel make it through the course past the ominous jump hang. Dreschel completed a lightning-fast round, claiming the #1 spot in the competition so far. And 4 more competitors have cleared the jump hang to make it through the course. Jason Williams, a newcomer, surprised everyone with a time of 58.23 seconds. Travis Rosen, a stock trader from Franklin, Tennessee, blew through the course with the new #1 time, 48.61 seconds. Christian Lauer, a strength coach out of New Jersey, had a time of 1 minute 18.03 seconds. And Danny Johnson, who barely managed to get through the course, lands in the number 11 spot. With 15 competitors on the leaderboard, we are halfway there. But finding our 30 top athletes is proving quite a challenge. Up next, he's been serving in the Georgia Army National Guard since 2001, even being featured in a National Guard commercial. A returning competitor and poster boy for servicemen everywhere, Ryan Stratus.
He completed this course last year, but didn't make it past the semifinals.
And Ryan seems to be having a little difficulty getting through the quad steps, Jimmy.
Yeah, his balance isn't great, but he has amazing grip strength. He shouldn't have any trouble with the log grip.
He's over the bridge of blades, but let's see if he can make it up the jump hang, Jimmy.
Oh, it's been tripping competitors up all day.
And he barely grabs onto the cargo net. But look how he utilizes his military training. Up the top and over on the jump hang. That's how it's done. Made it to the semifinals last year only to go out on the salmon ladder. He wants another shot. Fatigue should not be an issue for Ryan. Relentless in his cardio work. Going through the jump bars, looking great, Jimmy.
Well, his time is still good, about 45 seconds.
Making sure here, trying to avoid the mental lapses. We've seen claim so many. Just the warped wall left. Taking his time as the clock continues to tick. Surprisingly, Ryan Stratus looks fatigued.
A deep breath, and he's up in one.
And the strike comes into play. Ryan Stratus with the time of 1:03:15. And Ryan, we salute you. Let's hand it over to you, Allison.
Ryan, huge grin on your face. We love seeing you this way. Good time, too, just over a minute. How you feeling about the ride?
Feeling pretty good. My toes got kind of jammed in my shoes, so I was worried at the wall. That's why I took an extra second, but feeling good.
Was the clock ticking at all in your head when you were doing that?
Definitely, because I know it's going to come down to, just a couple seconds when it comes to the top 30, so.
Well, I am happy to say that you're in our top 30 for now. Let's hope your time sticks.
Yes, ma'am. Hopefully it will.
So Ryan Stratus pushes Louis Mosso out of 8th place with the time, 1 minute 3.15 seconds. That puts 16 competitors now on the board. At the starting line now, 22-year-old Brandon Douglas from Boulder, Colorado. An honors graduate from the University of Colorado, he enjoys practicing parkour with his buddies back home. Let's see how he does here, Jimmy.
Brandon just leaping through the quad steps, making it look easy. He's up on the log grip. He is blazing through this course, Matt.
Wow, literally 2 steps through the bridge of blades on one leg, wasting no time. Already up on the jump hang, Jimmy.
Nice tuck roll to get through the jump hang, Matt.
Well, he's already through the jump hang in just under 30 seconds. At this pace, he may prove to be a big threat to some of our veteran athletes, Jimmy. He's up on the jumping bars, defying gravity. This guy's amazing.
Brandon Douglas wasting no time, that double-handed technique.
And he flies up the warp wall on his first try.
This newbie might be a force to be reckoned with, and with a time of 46:13, Brandon Douglas has really set the bar to a new high.
So Brandon Douglas steals the lead from Travis Rosen with an impressive time of 46.13 seconds in what has been by far the best run of the day. So here at last is David Campbell, a Japan veteran with amazing skills and incredible dedication. But will it pay off?
I've competed twice in Japan. Now that I've been there, I'm more prepared for the whole process with how fast you have to move through those really draining upper body obstacles. I'm a little bit less injured. I had a dislocated shoulder last season that kept me from going too crazy on some of the third stage obstacles. Since last season, I've completed our double salmon ladder and our unstable bridge at my course. And, we've put some new rails on the cliffhanger to kind of mix it up a little bit. Ninja Warrior's always just been a hobby, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's crazy to think that I could be doing this for a living full time.
Making that transition from hobby to full-time Ninja Warrior may be a real possibility this year for David Campbell. And he's through the quad steps without a hitch.
One thing he has is incredible grip strength. I don't think the log grip is going to be a problem. Last year, David made it the furthest on the obstacle course in Japan. It simply underscores his competitive nature, Matt.
A little bit low on the jump hang, but David has prepared for anything, having no problem making it up and over. Oh my goodness!
He's caught a little bit. Still going.
And his glasses are off. Takes the time to put them back on. Staring at the jumping bars, regrouping. That is a veteran taking his time.
But he has to make it through the jumping bars very quickly if he wants to have a competitive time.
Phenomenal technique, looking confident. It looks at this point after that near accident, he's making sure of every move. And just the warp wall, he could do this in his sleep.
And he's up in one!
David Campbell making the warp wall look easy and moving on with a time of 1 minute.
And that is how it's done, folks.
Well, it looks like David Campbell has taken his first steps towards returning to Japan as his time lands him in 7th place just behind Amos Rendau, which means we now have 18 competitors on our leaderboard. Jimmy, early on, the jump hang proved to be a big problem for our competitors. That is, until Drew Dreschel opened the floodgates, followed by a host of other athletes who completed the course. We've added 4 more names to our leaderboard, including returning competitor George Dunwoody, a car radio installer from Colorado, who completed the course with a time of 1 minute 43.76 seconds. Lauren Ball, another returner who got very close to boot camp last year, came in with a time of 1 minute 31.57 seconds. Newcomer Alan Connolly, a chiropractor and black belt in Taekwondo, shot into 5th place with a very fast run of 54.04 seconds. And Jake Smith, a self-proclaimed theater nerd turned jock, is sitting pretty in 3rd place with a time of 52.47 seconds. Well, our leaderboard is starting to shape up with 22 competitors having made it through the course so far. Returning veteran Patrick Cusick is continually being pushed down the ladder. Will he be able to hang on? Our next competitor is a 31-year-old insurance salesman and avid mountain climber out of San Diego, Darren Payne.
Well, he's already climbed Mount Fuji. Now he wants a shot at Mount Midoriyama.
Already on the quad steps, looks like he's got good footwork so far.
Well, he made it through last year all the way to the spider jump. Let's see how he does in the log grip.
Doing very well. He says his balance is his strength onto the bridge of blades.
That's easy.
Through, no problem. Checking out the trampoline, we're seeing a lot of the competitors take their time here, not wanting to come up short.
Oh, he's on the netting, working his way to the top. Wow, it looked like he's developed some serious upper body strength from all that mountain climbing, Matt.
Well, this is an interesting technique for getting down the jump hang. Doing well not to get tangled, although a little stubble there, Jimmy.
Oh, that's going to cost him a bit of time, but he's onto the jumping bars.
Yeah, looks like he's regrouped nicely, attacking the bars. Good leap there, no problem so far.
And he's taking extra time, though, to get that momentum between swings, Matt.
The fans really cheering him on. Nice jump to the platform, onto the warp wall. As a rock climber, should be no problem, right, Jimmy?
Well, but he has to get that jump. That takes a lot of agility. He's got it!
With the fingertips, the rock climbing ability paying off. He's stumbling a little, the clock ticking. Darren Payne completes the course.
Excellent run. He's pumped, and so is his family.
His time, 1:16.02. Not in first place. Will it be enough?
All right, Darren, finished the course, no trouble at all. How you feeling?
Oh, so much better. This is the 3rd time I went through it. So I'm just happy to finish this time.
Yeah, looks like you got a little tripped up from cargo net over there.
Little trip, but that's all right.
Took a bad spill to the knee, it looked like.
Oh, that's all right. It's all padded.
Okay, good. You have quite the cheering crew over here. Are these your parents?
My parents, my wife, Kat.
Amazing. Go to a victory lap with them. Congratulations, sir.
Matt, Darren looks confident, but we've seen some strong contenders. Will he make the cut? Let's take a look at that leaderboard.
Darren Payne looking pretty good right near the middle of our heat at number 15, which is more impressive when you consider he's ahead of Lauren Ball and Patrick Cusick, 2 athletes who made it to the semifinals last year. Up next, he's famous in my hometown, NFL player Matt Willis of the Denver Broncos. Jimmy, I know I'm supposed to be objective, but I'm pulling for this guy.
My name is Matt Willis. I'm 27, and I play wide receiver for the Denver Broncos. I run the 40-yard dash in 4.4 seconds. I bench press 225 pounds 20 times, and I can squat 450 pounds. I think my best advantage will be that I train for a living. I'm gonna use that training to get me through today's course.
In Matt's cheering section today, his fiancée Talia and her brother Janai watching as Matt begins his run. Through the quad steps, a little tripped up, kind of like the Oakland secondary, Jimmy.
Holding on tight, no trouble with the log grip.
Now looking towards the Bridge of Blades.
He competed in track in college, definitely has some great footwork.
Let's see what he does on the jump hang. Oh, he's down low, but using the upper body strength, pulling his way up. An NFL player should have no problem with this, but technique may have been an issue there.
Also size, he's really big. Most of the people that got great times, 140, 160 pounds.
Well, tipping the scales at 193 pounds, I'm looking for him on Sundays, but not sure I'm going to be looking for him in our top 30. He's struggling to get free of that cargo net. Onto the jumping bars.
And he goes hand to hand. A lot of physical strength.
Long reach, the crowd going nuts, and I am too. Come on, Matt Willis. John Fox is watching, Willis.
You have to wonder how many times it's going to take him.
Oh! You know he has the speed, you know he has the agility. That right there is a lack of technique.
Does he have the timing? That's the key. Oh, and the second time he doesn't make it, he has one more shot.
It is time for a Hail Mary from Matt Willis. Final try on the warp wall.
Yes! He gets it.
Yes! Matt Willis, a time of 1:35.78.
And Matt Willis is with Alison now.
All right, Matt, like you said, you made it to the warped wall, so what you got there, what went through your head?
It's tall. It's tall. You stand in front of it, it's big.
But you made it,
Yeah.
thankfully. Now, you also had a little bit of a trip up with the cargo net. Looks like you just kind of got all wrapped up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in football, we don't have cargo nets, so it's something new.
So NFL player Matt Willis comes in at number 21. We now have a total of 24 competitors on our leaderboard. Coming up, several big names still to run the course, like Brian Orozco. He's been to Japan 5 times. He'll be making his 6th bid to go to Mount Midoriyama. The newbies have made an incredible showing this year. What does it mean for our veteran Brian Orozco? Find out when American Ninja Warrior continues. Welcome back to the qualifying round of American Ninja Warrior as the search for the 30 fastest competitors continues. Several more athletes have made their way through the course, adding 4 more names to our leaderboard, including Ryan Thompson, who competed last year on his bachelor weekend, but returns this year as a serious competitor with a time of 54.31 seconds. Dan Mass, the 23-year-old out of Oak Park, California, who completed the course with a time of 1 minute 20.92 seconds. Rafe Kelly, a parkour coach from Seattle, Washington, came in with a time of 1 minute 10.58 seconds. And Sean Morris, a limo driver from Sarasota, Florida, who stole 3rd place with an amazing time of 49.07 seconds.
Well, we expected fireworks from this elite group of athletes, and they have not disappointed. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
We have 28 competitors who've completed the course. And with more big names yet to come, last place Patrick Cusick is dangerously close to getting bumped out of the top 30. Up next, a 24-year-old walk-on out of Seattle, Washington, James McGrath.
So I flew in from Seattle to my aunt's house, and she was nice enough to loan me her van. Sleeping out here's been okay. The back actually folds pretty flat. And here's the bedroom. I got my cooler full of food, and right here, this is my bed right here. It's much cheaper than a hotel. I don't think it should affect my performance at all.
Jimmy, that is what I call devotion.
James didn't do very well last year, went out early on the quad steps. Can he improve?
Well, he's making it look easy this year, Jimmy, on to the log grip. James is a student up in Seattle, currently working at an ice cream shop to make enough money to finish school. Also trains in your sport, Jimmy, a budding MMA fighter. Gets through the Bridge of Blades okay, onto the jump hang.
Well, he's taking his time. You see him drying his hands. I think that's a good strategy. Costing him a little time, but he can't afford to slip, Matt.
A good jump, and at 6'3", James is built for this course. Long arms, pulling himself up over the cargo net there, Jimmy.
That was an excellent job. Didn't lose a lot of time pulling himself over. Good roll getting out.
Said he broke his jaw training for MMA 6 months ago. Had to take 3 months off of training to recover. Lost over 10 pounds using the two-hand technique here on the jumping bars, Jimmy.
Wow, he's making it through very well. I think those long arms are really helping him on this one, Matt.
And this is the kid who borrowed his aunt's car just to get down here. Said if he makes it to the semifinals, going to have to ask his aunt for a couple of extra days with the van, but he doesn't get up the warp wall on the first time, Jimmy.
Yeah, but can he make it? He made it all the way to the warped wall, went out early last year, and this is his shot at redemption, and he gets it. Now that is incredible. He clearly had the athletic ability. Not a bad time for this course. The question is, will it be enough, Matt?
So James McGrath makes his way onto the leaderboard with a time of 1 minute 14.29 seconds. Good enough to put him at number 18. At the starting line right now, a man with unfinished business. 22-year-old Trayvon.
He had the fastest time in qualifying last year, but failed to make it to the top 15. He wants revenge this year.
Pretty much Ninja Warrior inspired me to be active and healthy and athletic, so I've been doing parkour and free running for about 4 years now, and that really just teaches my body to adapt to new obstacles and move over the environment, which is perfect for Ninja Warrior. Last year in the qualifying round, I had the fastest time, 39 seconds, and unfortunately in the second round, I fell on the salmon ladder, so I've been training that a lot, and I trained it so much that I injured my shoulder. Ninja Warrior just kind of justifies all my training and hard work, so it's a dream of mine.
So Trevor Vaughn is here once again, bound and determined to make it through this course.
Oh, Trayvon is out on the quad steps. Unbelievable. A competitor like Trayvon down before he even got started, Matt.
Jimmy, that is just a mental lapse.
Heartbreaking when you think about all the training he put in for the salmon ladder in the semifinal course. What an unlucky break to lose that chance to see if his training paid off.
Trey, I gotta ask, what happened?
There is so much water on those panels. It's pretty much like you're on roller skates. You hit that and no jump, so.
It's just one bad step.
Yeah.
So we'll see you again?
If you invite me, I'll be here every year.
Good to hear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allison. Up next, our 5-time veteran Brian Orozco here for his 6th run at Japan. But with all the newcomers on the board, will he manage to qualify?
Brian Orozco, I'm 28 and I'm a professional free runner. This is my 6th attempt at Ninja Warrior. It's something I put on my calendar every year. It's so much fun to be back. You know, each year has been getting progressively better. Last year, I didn't get as far on the Japanese course as I did the year prior, but I hope I can continue my trend, pressing on forward year after year. Physically, I feel great. You know, I think in terms of my confidence with the course, I'll just say I'm cautiously optimistic.
Brian is about to make the final run of the day. We've seen a lot of upsets on this course, but he is through the quad steps smooth as ever, Jimmy.
Oh, he's taking his time here, sizing things up a bit, Matt.
On the log grip, it looked like he did not want to make a mistake. He's being cautious. I think he knows his skills can carry him through. Does not want to make a dumb mistake. Smooth through the bridge blades, Jimmy.
Now let's see how he handles the jump hang. He's right on the top rope. Beautiful job.
Just what we expected. So smooth on the ropes. That is years of experience coming into play.
Everything he's seeing here, he's faced already in Japan, so he's got to be feeling good at this point.
But let's keep in mind, the jumping bars are actually 6 inches longer apart this year, but Brian looks like he's having no trouble. The warp wall, he could do this in his sleep. Orozco facing a great time. What's he gonna do, Jimmy?
And he goes right up first time, no problem at all.
It looked like he didn't even need his hands. Brian Orozco is back with the time of 54.30 seconds. Brian Orozco dismounting with the reverse flip. The man has style and a fantastic mustache.
Woo! Brian Orozco, no surprise, hitting the top. Hitting that button in one of our greatest times, too. You feeling good about that run?
Yeah, I felt good. I kind of played it a little bit safe just because I wanted to make sure.
You had an amazing leap onto the jump hang, too.
Yeah,
I've practiced on mini tramps before, so it's second nature, and I'm just glad I hit it how I wanted to.
Well, I am glad too. Congratulations, sir. You are in our top 30 for now.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
Thanks, Allison. Brian Orozco takes his place in 7th, 2 spots ahead of another Japan vet, Brent Stephenson. That means Patrick Cusick slides down to 30th place, putting him in danger of being the first competitor to get knocked off the leaderboard. But Jimmy, we finally have 30 people who've completed this qualifying course. But their spot in the semifinals is anything but secure.
Well, that's right, Matt. With over 100 competitors still left to run, including some of the top guys, it now becomes a race against the clock.
Only the top 30 advance to the semifinals. So in our final day of qualifying, one man's triumph means another man's dream will end. With every new runner, the slowest finisher faces the pressure of the hot seat. Will he fall victim to a faster time? Or will the next man fall victim to the course itself? Then in the semifinals, everything the top 30 did to get there will mean nothing, because they'll face even more difficult obstacles in a sheer battle of survival, as the field is slashed to our final 15, who move one step closer to a date with destiny in Japan. It all happens next time on American Ninja Warrior.